All right. Good morning and welcome back everybody to Pangea Investment Channel. I want to bring you with a lot of news from the market today. A lot been happening in the market. As you can take a look at here, SPY, the S&P 500 is down 0.88% today. But I want to tell you is what happens around last week here. The big drop that happens is because Trump launched another whopping 10% tariff on China's $300 billion worth of goods. So that's really bad news. That he announced right after the Fed cut the rates. That's why Trump are more confident and more rough on putting those tariffs. He's thinking that the market is all the way on top, so it's performing much more better than the Chinese market. So he's not really afraid launching those tariffs. That's why the market is kind of dropping real hard. I think around almost 1,000 points on the Dow at that time, and right now it's bouncing off after that oversold chart. I think this one after the bounce gonna erase all this bounce, but let's see what happened. But that really doesn't matter, as I mentioned in my previous videos, that this is a free market. If the market decides to drop or go up, it doesn't matter. You could go and make money in both ways possible. So I utilize that volatility because this is in the market top high, all-time high historic. So it's much more better to become a short-term trader here. Although I'm still holding my long-term shares, but trading as the volatility spikes, because there's a lot of volatility in the all-time high S&P 500 here. It's better to play with the volatility, because if you want to play short-term trading, you want to be in the volatility, because that's where the money at. You could do charting and all this short-term stuff. So I've been utilizing that, and I've been proud of myself of hitting and breaking to $7,000 here. As you guys want to look at the portfolio performance here, I'm down currently today and this morning 1%, 1.19%. So that's below the S&P 500. But we can take a look at later. But I've been playing real rough on the market here, with options, especially with earnings and stuff. The past weeks I'm up 17%. I don't know what happens here. I play a lot of plays. Literally, I'm playing spy puts here and then down on Disney earnings, and I was up again on another Disney spikes on option calls. The past month I'm up roughly 51%. That's really a lot, much more than I expected, way above S&P 500. On 3 months I'm up 112%. This is really great. I'm way up there. I'm like speechless looking at my own performance. In here, at 1 year, I almost hit 150%. So that's just incredible performance that I did. So that's the beauty of futures. I mean, using option trading in the short term, utilizing the volatility of the market. But yeah, all the time, yeah, I'm up almost 85% there. So really crazy chart. This past year, literally up more than 100%. I feel like that's just enough for me, but all this volatility, I see much in even bigger opportunity in the market, making money, because the movements is just, especially using SPY, is very liquid, and the option is really profitable if you understand and are able to utilize the volatility. So yeah, with all this profits from the option, I was able to generate a lot of cash, and I've added a lot of new stocks. I've added to my old positions. I added to some new tickers that you probably haven't heard of. So let's just get into the portfolio of what I've been changing here. Definitely a lot. I've changed a lot of this. So let's go. Like usual, we go sector by sector. This one is services. sector, starting to Las Vegas Sands. I own here 2 shares of equity value $107.86. I finally added one more share here on LVS. On Disney, this one is really awesome. Although they don't make a lot of good news on the earnings. I think they miss on both top and bottom line. But I added here. I got 4 shares, $549.84. I got Alibaba, BABA. The Chinese exposure is just really has been rough, man. After this tariff that Trump has been launching, I got 1 share of this, $159.83. This one is my speculative stocks. I placed a bunch of shares into this one. I don't know what I'm doing. This one has been performing really ugly, down 55% this month alone. So I'm down really bad this one, but this one is spec stock, and I'm still allowing myself to hold this. I'm seeing good futures in this stocks, although this is speculative. But in 5 year range, I think this one's gonna perform much more than what it values today. So I own 16 shares of this, worth $197.60. Moving on to the technology sector, I get Microsoft, 1 share of this, $137.27. Facebook, 1 share of this, $188.08. AT&T, my highest holding here, I added some more shares. I got 20 shares here, $686.30. Has been at its year high, as you can take a look at here. So I really like this one. AT&T, bunch of their the departments, the Warner Media, the telecommunication is just profitable and more safe to me, and the generation of cash flow is just good to me. Although they have a big debt from the acquisition of Warner Media, I really think it's not really a problem with that generating revenue from both sides of departments. So I really like this one and continue gonna hold and add more if I see more opportunity to this. They also have a high dividend, so that's more promising and comforting to investors. Moving on to TLK, Telkom Indonesia, another telecommunication in Indonesia, nationwide. I own 3 shares, $90.81. Intel INTC, 3 shares, $137.94. Nvidia, I own 3 shares of this, $458.22. I think this is my third large stock now. By now, I added one more share. Next one is IBM, International Business Machine, 1 share of this, $136.06. Activision Blizzard, ATVI, 3 shares, $144.24. EA, I added new one here, the gaming company, to the portfolio, 1 share, $92.45. Tencent TCAHY, 2 shares of this, $85.58. Nintendo, another gaming company. As you can take a look at here, I really like gaming companies. I'm not much of a gamer, but I used to play a bunch of their old games. Probably that's such a value memory, and it's more personal to me. I used to play games all the time. This one is 2 shares, $92.62. And moving on to the consumer, this is household stuff, household and products. Procter and Gamble, 1 share, $116.25. Tesla, the EV electric vehicle company, for my automotive is 2 shares, $470. I think I added 1 share from since previous video. I think yeah. Next one is Tapestry, TPR. This is fashion bags and clothing accessory company. Keeping it with small position here, only own 2 shares, $55.20. Finally, I'm getting to the weed market exposure, CGC Canopy Growth. I own 3 shares here, $96. I'm not sure if it's gonna be profitable, but looking at its market value and the chart, I don't know. um, I think it's more valuable to look at for now as in terms of entry for me. So I just kind of get in this kind of market. Next one is to my beverage company, PepsiCo, PEP, one share, $128.03. Brewing company, BUD, Anheuser-Busch InBev, I own one share, $97.53. Moving on to healthcare, I own one share here, J&J, Johnson & Johnson, $131.70. Pfizer, this one has been dropping after their release of one of their branch and merge it with the Mylan company, I think. So that's a huge drop after the earnings here and that announcement. I think it broke the 1 year low, so I see this as an opportunity. I bought 5 shares worth equity value of $181.61 here. But definitely 1 year they broke the support, but on 5 years still in range of an uptrend, and currently at support here. Let's see if when it's gonna bounce and find a bottom. Next one is ABBV. This one really ugly to me right now, but they're still tight in the line, and with dividend, I'm still holding this one. I feel like this one because they already drop here, drop with the chart. I'm seeing much more downside because of that. Still finding the bottom here, but I still own 3 shares of this, $193.50. Another one is Eli Lilly Company, LLY. I own one share, $112.47. BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb, 3 shares, $142.12. They're reporting really nice earnings here and continues to go a little bit with the bounce here in the 1 year performance. They're gonna acquire Celgene, which is another great biopharma, and we'll see how it goes later. My biotech company is Amgen, $183.13. Another biotech here is GILD, Gilead Sciences. I own one share, $64.40. Moving to healthcare insurance, is one share here, UNH United Health, $246.33. Moving here to CVS, the retail and the merger with Aetna, so another kind of insurance exposure here. I own 2 shares of this, $117.72. Moving on to the industrial exposure, which has been hit another with bad news because of the tariff and everything. This one is the aerospace makers, manufacturers, and everything is Boeing, ticker symbol BA. I own one share, $334.97. The 3M, ticker MMM. I own one share here, $162.83. I got a lot of stocks now. Kind of tired. Not really, I'm just kidding. So next one is CAT, Caterpillar. I own one share, $119.10. This one has been at 1 year support. Let's see if it breaks here. I'm gonna see more downside because it has been holding for a while here. If it breaks, I'm seeing probably, I don't know, below $100. But we'll see about that. Moving on to the financial company here, the banking. First, I got JPM, the largest banking company in the world. Not in the world. In the United States, JP Morgan Chase, ticker symbol JPM. I own one share, $108.55. This is new to the portfolio here. Is HSBC, a London, a Britain banking company. I own 2 shares of this, $75.21. Worth the goods and down after their CEO left. Second one, I got Wells Fargo, another banking company here, 2 share, $91.67 worth of value. The retail company, I got Cement Property Group, SPG, $154.49. I own one share, $154.55. Investment and banking company, Charles Schwab, SCHW, and four shares of this $146.14. This is a new one to the company, to my portfolio. I used to own this, and I finally added it back to the portfolio after it drops. After their ugly earnings, I own one share, $104.65. I really like this company. I think fintech is much going to the futuristic of payment. So PayPal, they own Venmo app and Cash App and a bunch of other branches. Next one is SQ Square, another payment processing company. One share, $64.39. Moving on to the energy sector here. This is one used to be my only energy sector that I have is CVX Chevron, worth of $122.06. And then I added some more of energy companies after a bunch of drop on the oil and energy sectors here. XOM, ExxonMobil, Mobil, $70.57. I own one share of this, but I think it's been dropping again because of today. And then BP, British Petroleum, on three shares, $110.29. Royal Dutch Shell, the RDSA. This is a Dutch company, but this one is a great energy sector that has been dropping and at 5-year support currently. That's what I'm seeing. Two shares of this $114.56, and that's it. This one is just my watch list. Wow, Spice dropping currently, more to 1.17%. But I think that's just due to a large amount of push yesterday. So I think it's kind of healthy to have a slight pullback here for the market. But my prediction, I think this one's gonna erase the entire thing. Probably there's gonna be some news in the market, but we'll see. Anything can happen in the market. Just gotta protect yourself and maintain with hedging or risk management. But definitely, yeah, I'm still keeping my strategy. I'm gonna hedge my portfolio here that I'm still bullish about, with playing option trading, hedging it with going whatever the volatility gives. There's always an opportunity in the market, just the way that we have to look at a different perspective and get better at it. By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, in the description I always have the Discord server if you guys want to join a live community. Definitely a great place to share ideas in the market and what's happening. So yeah, currently this morning is kind of ugly, down $110, but I'm still keeping it. I don't have option on hold currently, but I'm not sure. This one kind of looking wonky. I'm not playing anything over the weekend because that's kind of dangerous. So yeah, that's what's been happening to the long-term portfolio here. I hope you guys like it. Have fun at the market, stay safe, and be profitable at all time. Okay, see you guys later.